Do I?
Sure.
You love my, my stunners.
Everything.
Thank you so much, man. You look good too.
But you look like someone who has money, Chembi.
Now to well, confirm before you say Chembi.
Oh, there be.
I look like someone who has money. All right, let me get my checkbook, and then when we're done, I'll ship a few millions to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I should have friends like this, you know.
Anyway, I'm excited that you're here today.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here too.
How's your week been?
Fantastic. I mean, you know that we're getting a new location. Wanted to give it at the wraps, but we are getting a new location. So
are you serious?
I'm serious.
You mean Medicas Hospital is getting a new location?
A new location in Accra. So
in Accra?
Yes.
Let me guess.
Yes.
Let me guess.
Mm-hmm.
Accra.
We're looking at a place where there is no big municipal hospital.
Okay.
We're looking at a place with a growing population.
Okay.
We're looking at a place.
And they say growing population, they says they will be at East Legon Hills.
Exactly.
Oh, sir. Oh. East Legon.
Yes.
East Legon Hills.
East Legon Hills.
School Junction.
That's
like it is entering this voter region. That's
family. That
place is going on. East Legon Hills.
It's growing.
I don't see any hill there.
First class.
Now East Legon Hills then can call hill. Until Grammy who be
yeah, so it's been busy for us.
Okay.
We're hoping that.
Well, where exactly is it going to be?
Right, so it is that road from School Junction all the way. So that's the Adenta municipality.
Okay.
Adenta municipality, and I think a lot of people will know Ashalibuche School Junction.
Ashalibuche School Junction, yeah.
And then most people know where Zoom Lion is located.
Yes.
Where their HQ is.
Right.
So we're just a few meters away.
Wow, that's a very good location.
In that particular enclave.
Beautiful. So you can actually access it through Ajiringano.
Come all the way to School Junction. First class road. Ashalibuche, road going to East Legon Hills is also now dualized. First class road.
Even that highway towards the motorway is now
the new one that's under construction that takes you all the way to the motorway and to Baltima and Ashaman. So coming from Tema to our end is I tried it last week. It was 17 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, 17 minutes from Tema, one end of the motorway, and then you're there.
That's good news for a lot of our friends who don't want to climb up the mountain.
Actually, a lot of people listen to you from Tema, from Ada, and from different parts of Accra who, in truth, it's quite a journey to come all the way from, say, maybe Dansoman to Mampong.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest. So this will be a wonderful opportunity for them. So
this is good.
Doctor is doctor by day and then contractor by night.
There you go.
In a few weeks, we'll make the big announcement.
Awesome. Thank you for giving us heads up.
Absolutely.
Well, for the past couple of weeks, actually, 3 or more weeks, we've been talking about the kidney.
Yep.
We've been talking about acute kidney disease and chronic kidney disease. We've been talking about dialysis.
Right.
And it's been very topical. Yeah. Today, we want to have an open clinic. Folks, you have listened to these sessions with the doctor. If you have any questions about the kidney issues, if you have any kidney issues that you probably want clarity on, any parts of our conversations that you want to seek clarity on, you can call us right now. 0302216541. Okay, so we've been having a kidney conversation for a little bit. It's been very, very educative. It's been enlightening, but I'm sure you probably have questions. We've not had time to take some of your questions. You can call us on 0302216541 or send us a WhatsApp message on 055-1111-997. Doctor will answer your questions today.
Yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely. Right. So, Kwame, by way of recap, I think you do a fantastic job of reminding us about the different things we've discussed the past 4 weeks. But I'd like to mention a few things or recap a few things. I'll start with the functions of the kidney. It's always very important. To talk pathology, you must understand physiology.
Right.
Physiology is a normal function of the body, and that is also very, very important. So the kidney's 3 main functions: excretory function, meaning it takes out a lot of waste or filth from our bodies. Very, very important. So I always call it the Zoom lion of the body. It is also a regulator. It plays a regulatory role. We all know about the Bank of Ghana. So it regulates the amount of water that we find in our bodies and also the salt content in our bodies.
Right.
And then it's also it plays a synthetic function, meaning that it produces certain important things for our bodies. EPO is a very good example. EPO is needed as a hormone that is needed for the formation of blood, and without blood, you and I are not here. So that's its synthetic function. It also produces another hormone that is very, very important in calcium and vitamin D metabolism, strong bones and teeth. Very, very, very important. So excretory function, Zoom lion, and synthetic function, it makes very important, helps us to make blood and strong bones and teeth. And then also it has regulatory function. All the water that we drink, imagine if it doesn't come out, then we're all going to bloat until we all explode. So these are broadly the main functions.
Okay, so top 3 tips on things we can do to protect our kidney.
Right. Number 1, there are a lot of substances that we take into our bodies that are nephrotoxic. Meaning that toxin means poison.
Right.
Nephro means kidney. Nephron. So nephrotoxic means that it can harm your kidney in a big way. So number 1, do not self-medicate. Whether it's orthodox medicine, herbal medicine, Chinese medicine, spiritual medicine. But and I heard Philip say native medicine. Don't self-medicate, because some of the medicine, even the medicines that are not outrightly nephrotoxic, you'd never know the state of your kidney function at the time you ingest them, because there are a lot of antibiotics. Before we put you on, we'll check your kidney function before we put you on. So that's a first step. We do a lot of self-medication in this country. Okay,
it's interesting you mentioned herbal medicine. Let me just congratulate the Center for Plant Medicine Research. Actually, earlier today they had the second Oko Ampofo lectures, conference at AH Hotel, and they actually signed a historic tripartite MOU with the Export Barbados, University of the West Indies, Cave Hill, and the center as well. So let me say hello to His Excellency Phil Phillips. He's the Commercial and Cultural Attaché at the Barbados High Commission. He was there as well with his team. And my brother Kwame Gapson. Do have a good afternoon. Good to know they tuned in as well.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you mentioned herbal medicine.
Exactly. There's a wonderful of that there who works there. By your name as well. He's called
Maxwell
Sichiyama.
My namesake.
Yes, exactly.
And church drama. Okay, Doc, before you actually add the other tips, let's get on the phone line. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Lexis.
Yes, good sir. Evening. How are you?
Oh, I'm very well. Thank you very much.
All right, let's hear you.
Yes, since you talk about herbal medicine, sometimes these neem trees around us, we mash them and we drink them. There is this bitter leaf, we use it for soup. We eat it, and other time too, we mash it in the morning and we drink without any check of anything. And we've been doing this for many years.
Yep.
So what would advice doctor will give us concerning that? And secondly, when he is advertising his hospital, what does he want?
What do you mean by what does he want?
Like, for instance, does he want people to seek more?
No. He's just telling you that when you fall sick, there's a place you can go. I know.
Let's answer it by asking the same question of what do you pray? What kind of prayer did they pray? It's a fact of life that accidents, injuries, and disease will happen. All right, so let me take his first question about the use of medicines. I wouldn't just restrict it to herbal medicines. I mentioned orthodox medicines, Chinese medicines, and all medicines. You have to know the state of your kidneys. So even when we prescribe certain antibiotics, it is very, very important. Sometimes we'll check before you undergo certain procedures in hospitals, and we inject a dye, to help us better get better images of your organs, for example, we will do a kidney function test because we need to know whether the kidney can excrete that dye. Otherwise, the dye stays behind in your body. So it is very, very, very important that we do these annual medicals so that your doctor knows the state of function of your kidney. There are some medicines or certain chemical substances that we know that outrightly they are toxic to every kidney. But then there are others too that, depending on you, the individual, your kidney function, then if you take something that is good, it might end up harming you. So this advice goes to for everybody and every type of medicine.
Okay, well, there you go. If you have any questions about kidney, about dialysis as well, you can call us on 0302216541. I think earlier in the month you mentioned about the dialysis center, the renal unit of Medical Hospital and how it's coming up.
Exactly. So dialysis is something that's come to stay. I mean, today on the news I heard about the conversation still going on in Kolebu about the dialysis. Then if you look at the number of people with diabetes, high blood pressure, unfortunately we're going to have to live with chronic kidney disease for some time. So dialysis is one of the renal replacement therapy options. And unfortunately, we have very, very few centers where people can dialyze effectively. And I'm happy to again say that it's a new addition, a new service that we have available at our Mampong branch.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, Lexis.
Yes, sir. You're welcome. What's your name?
This Robert.
All right, Robert. Let's hear you.
Yeah. So I want to find out from Doc. Is there any form of physical exercises that will help you get your kidney system in place? I mean, on prevention side, not curative.
Okay.
All right. So directly, I would say no. That there isn't maybe some exercise that you do, but Kwame, if you look at the whole benefit that you get from aerobic exercises, for example, the increased blood flow, the increased circulation that you get from exercising regularly, particularly if you undertake aerobic exercises, then renal blood flow is important. If the blood doesn't flow, it doesn't go through the kidney, you're not going to filter it to remove all the waste products from in there. So the overall benefits of what I'll call aerobic exercises, whether it is moderate intensity or high intensity aerobic exercises, you get the overall benefit, of exercises, which is good to allow the kidney to be able to do its function. It helps you drink a lot of water.
Right.
When you take a lot of water on board during exercise, then again it helps with that whole cleansing process.
Okay. All right. Let's see who's here. Hello.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So Lexis.
Yeah. Go ahead, Robert.
I still want to check this. Is doctor suggesting that taking more water will help will help your kidney function well?
Well, so it's not like taking more water. We've got the daily requirements of water for every human being. So, for example, when people undergo surgery, for example, and the doctor says nothing by mouth, we will have to make sure that they get at least 3 liters of fluid in a 24-hour period. That is what your body needs. And then if you exercise, you're obviously going to sweat. Your thirst center is going to kick in. You take in more water. Some people actually don't drink enough water every day. That is not a good practice. Water forms about 60% of your total body weight. So it is a primary, it's of primary importance. Look, when we are going to the moon or exploring the universe, they are looking for water. Water must be present on other planets before human existence is possible. We're not asking you to drink gallons and gallons of water every day. No.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Like this, before you go, don't forget to ask our friend's question yesterday. You remember? I beg you, don't start. You see you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Doc, I'm sure you know the question he's talking about.
Yeah. I think I have a fair idea.
You have a fair idea?
Yes.
So you have to answer it before you go. Because boys are waiting. All right. 0302216541. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You're welcome. What's your name?
My name is Nene from Dansoma.
Okay, Nene. Talk to us.
Okay, Doc, please. I want to know what kind of pain should trigger you to check if you have problems with your kidney. I mean, outside the body, let's say lower back pain, leg pains. What kind of pain would let you know that no? Let's go to check this.
Right. So I think the other time we talked about some of the early warning, signs. For example, if you wake up in the morning and somebody asks you who were you fighting in your sleep, meaning you have early morning facial puffiness around your eyes, that resolves mid-morning. You want to talk to your doctor about it. It may be related to the kidneys. If you start experiencing swollen feet, you may want to talk to your doctor about it. You sit in a bus from Accra to Kumasi, you kick off your shoes, and then when you get to Kumasi Tech Junction, you want to get off the bus. Now then you know that you have swollen feet. You may want to talk to your doctor about it. If you start experiencing fatigue on minimal exertion, your palms look very pale, your fingernails look very pale, meaning you are anemic, you may want to talk to your doctor about it. If you're experiencing bone pain, again, you may want to talk to your doctor about it. These are some common tips. The presence of pain in the loin area will suggest to us that you have what we call kidney stones. Those are the ones that are the painful lesions, but that pain of kidney stones is excruciating, and whatever it is, it will send you to the hospital. So Kwame, these are some of the early warning signs.
It's interesting you mentioned the feet because somebody says I've been having a burning sensation and uneasiness in my feet. What could be wrong?
Kwame, it could be a number of different things, or it could be nothing. Okay. So he will need to come in for us to have a much longer conversation, a few Q&As before we can understand about swollen feet.
All right. Hello?
Yeah, Kwame Judas.
Yes, sir. Akwaba.
Judas Nemenda.
Oh, sir.
Judas Iscariot.
Yo, Mate.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you too?
Yeah, this is John from Laura Upper West.
Okay, John, you're welcome. Let's hear you.
I enjoy doctor program just this evening.
Okay, great.
I also want to add some little concern. It's about the African food we eat. I think that one also helps our immune system.
Okay.
To prevent a whole lot of diseases in our body. Example like dawa dawa.
Yeah.
Dawa dawa is a very food that if we eat them too frequently, whether if we put it in our light soup, stew, every soup at all, dawa dawa used to protect your immune system, especially the green. You see, we should continue to eat the African food. Local food. That one will help us to grow long.
Right.
That is my additional advice or concern I would like to put it.
Okay,
absolutely.
Try to ask doctor the question you said you should ask him.
All right, I hear you. Thank you so much. Hey, John, it's like the whole Ghana is waiting for that question. I think they had probably wanted an episode on that.
I'm sure.
Well, one of our brothers says, I went through kidney stones pain and it's worse than labor. Doctor can confirm.
Yep.
I'm due for surgery on Friday to surgically remove them.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Kwame, I've seen men, not those of us with this slim body, like mema, and then they are thrashing about, rolling on the floor, crying until you're able to give them significant pain relief. So yes, kidney stones, and it's one of those things that you can prevent by making sure you have enough water on board. The stones, what we call stones, are crystals, and they precipitate out of the blood that is filtered. So if the concentration of it is more, that means that Gary Soakins, if your sugar is not plenty and you pour plenty water, won't tell the end of the day, you dilute the sugar away. But if you add more sugar to that same amount of water, then you may actually see some of the sugar particles in your Gary Soakins. So yes, it's one of those things where you have to, just by drinking a lot of water, you can actually sometimes prevent the formation of some of the kidney stones.
Well, we wish you well, our brother. He's due for surgery on Friday.
All the best.
And,
I'm sure he's in safe hands.
Yeah.
Ghana, we've got some of the most competent surgeons, doctors around. I'm sure he will do just fine.
Yeah. God bless you. We're with you in prayers. Yeah? You'll be fine. All right. So, guys, I need to remember the question from yesterday.
Oh,
do you remember the question? Though?
Yes.
What was it?
I was there. I was actually paying a lot of attention to it. I heard my name pop up, and then the guy was like,
What was he saying? I've forgotten the question exactly.
But I mean, what were you host? Do you forget?
No. I know what the context was, but I'm still trying to remember that. Who remembers the question? Send it to us on WhatsApp right now.
The producer.
055-11-11997. No, the listeners, they are the producers. They know everything. 055-11-11997. Doctor, you listen. What was the question again?
And the guy seems to be unemployed. Some guy, I don't quite remember. Some guy who is unemployed.
High libido. You say he has high libido.
Oh, sir. Is that question?
I think that's what they're referring to. Huh?
But then why do they want to cure it?
He said the ladies don't stay. Because they come, they realize it's too much. Then they run away.
He wants to cure it.
Yes, he wants to cure it.
But if he cures it to near zero, so
one
complain you. Because when we were, he couldn't do anything.
So you should leave it like that.
Oh, it's unpair, you see, unpair the match.
Oh.
The solution is simple. And there are some people too, there are some
ladies like that.
Hey, Kwame.
Wow.
When they come to the hospital, they look at me and say, Doctor, Pedro Bima Bemano. Pedro Bimano. So probably I'll go through my list and then I'll find him,
So they want it like paracetamol dosage 2-3 times daily.
Iron sharpness iron wanted that.
Okay.
A conference be your money. It's uncopen a match.
I see.
And that's one page.
Well, we need to form a WhatsApp group for men and women in that category because at this rate,
one day they had me. One day they had me.
A guy no afraid. Or no they had me.
Oh God!
Because I'm surprised.
Yesterday I was listening and I was just like, I almost fell over.
So someone is in the morning, afternoon, evening.
Hey,
at dawn.
Uncle Juma.
Uncle Juma. Hey.